Hi, I'm Hannah McNamara, and today I thought we would talk about websites. And the reason I want to talk about websites is that a number of my clients have been getting online for the first time in the last couple of weeks. And the platform that I've been recommending to them is something called WordPress, which you may have already come across, you might be using already. But it's actually a very easy platform for getting your website up and running in a very short space of time. Now, unfortunately, I have also spoken to people in the last couple of months that have spent thousands on their website and not been able to do anything with it. You know, the very pretty ones that don't get you clients. And then you have to pay every time you want someone to change it for you. Well, I don't think they should be allowed. not in the sort of market that we're in anyway, where many of you are working from home and you're on a limited budget. All you want to do is get out there and get some clients. So I've been thinking about the ways that I can make this as easy as possible for you. And I think WordPress is a very good solution for doing that. Now, there's two versions of WordPress. One which is a free one, which is hosted by WordPress, and those are the ones that are at wordpress.com. And also at wordpress.org, there are the ones that you can have put onto your own website or domain name. So if your business is called whyilovecoaching.com, you can have WordPress put onto whyilovecoaching.com, and you can use it as what they call a content management system. So that means you just log in and you put your details in there, and lo and behold, it goes into a very pretty site. So you don't need to know much about coding, etc. The only downside that we've got with the free version of WordPress is that way down the page in the terms and conditions, you have to confirm you're not going to use it for commercial purposes. So if you want to actually use it to build a business, I think you're better off if you have a hosted WordPress one, so one that's hosted on your own website. And there's a number of different ways that you can get that up and running. First one is to do it yourself, just learn all about it. And there's plenty of places that you can learn about installing WordPress on the internet. And if you're very technical in your mindset, you'll probably want to know all the ins and outs of it. And if you just go onto the WordPress site, you can find information about how to do it yourself. If you're not so technically minded, or you're a bit more worried about which features to add on and all those sorts of things, there is actually a really good resource, and it's called Does This Blog Site Make My Wallet Look Fat? And you can get that one off the internet. You can get that from Amazon and also direct from the author. But I have spoken to a few people recently who have tried to do it themselves, and it's great up until the point where something goes a little bit haywire. For example, for people who have bought hosting accounts, that you need to do a little bit of behind the scenes work in order to get WordPress to run on it. And there are hosting packages out there that make it a lot more easy for you to set them up. Something you can just do with one click and you're good to go. But, as a lot of people will confirm, installing WordPress can be a little bit tricky, and also getting to grips with it can be a bit tricky. And the reason I bring this up now is I've actually partnered with a lady called Julie Hall, who's very, very experienced in WordPress, and she has put together a program that is how to build your website in a day. And I can fully vouch for this. I got a website set up in a day just last week, and it's already getting traffic on the internet. So it's really worth going to somebody who knows what they're doing. If you do want to find out more about this website in a day course with Julie, there's more information underneath this video, so you can click through to that there. We've got one coming up very, very soon, so if it is something that you want to have a look at, do so sooner rather than later. The real advantage with Julie's course is that you're sitting there doing it. You're working on your own website live, and you've got her on hand to help you, and also I'll be there through the day, so I can help you to think about strategy and all of that. So if you'd rather learn about WordPress in a group environment where you can ask questions, rather than trying to work it out yourself for free on the internet or by getting loads of information about WordPress, do have a think about coming along and seeing us on that day. We only work with a very small group of people at any given time. It's not one of those big conferences where you get lost in the background. This is very much a small workshop. It's probably only going to be about 8 to 10 people, so you will get the time dedicated to you to help you to get your website set up in a day. So have a look at that. If you've got any questions, just let me know, and I'll speak to you again soon. Thanks. Bye.